So, like I said, I asked ChatGPT to give me outlook for the week. I focus on Euro USD, JPY USD, USD JPY, and crude oil and gold. So this is what is giving me now. Last week or the previous outlook, we don't paid currencies. We only we only analyze on different pair individually. We don't really pay currencies. We can say give outlook on maybe United States, give outlook on euro. You know what I mean? Like Eurozone. And it's not necessarily on their currency. They cannot mirror it. They said the outlook on euro USD. So the trend is bearish. Do you understand? Who asked me the question whether the euro is going to go up? So the trend currently is bearish. The euro may face pressure. The euro, take note now, the euro may face pressure due to expectation on the ECB rate cut, while the US dollar remain firm with the federal maintaining a hawkish tone due to the strict inflation. No, the hawkish is a financial statement of taking the interest rate up or down. So hawkish, once the FOMC people voted for hawkish, then it means that the market will go. They voted for a good interest rate, and if they voted for dove, they voted for like a reduction interest rate, something like that. So key support level, like this is support 1.07 and resistance is 1.08. So let's check the chart and see whether ChatGPT is correct. So this is 0 USD. All right. Let me check again. It's a support level, what? 1.07 support. This is 1.1. So 1.07 should be somewhere here. 1.07 should be somewhere here. 09. Oh, 07 is down. Oh, okay. Here is support level. Key support level 1.07. Then let me check what he's saying as resistance. Resistance is 1.08. 1.08 should be somewhere here. 1.08. Which time frame did you use? I'm sure it's using like 1 hour time frame. Me, I really agree on that one. You see that one? I know I agree. I know I agree. Because resistance can be 1.08. Let me check it again. No, it can be 1.08. So not everything that we take from him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, because the price has not yet gone there.
Yeah. So I can support the support level, but the resistance should be above this point. So I've tried to check the time frame he uses to get those price, but it's not the price is not even there at all. So now, not everything that he said that we're gonna take. So resistance for me is here. Our resistance is here, which is at 1.159. Then support level, yeah, I supported the support level of 1.07. Do you understand? I supported the support level of 1.07. So now this is the current market here, and there's no support. It has not formed a support yet. It is still showing sign. Please take note. Take note. I'm dropping something. So it is still showing sign that it may go to 1.08. That's a very serious sign. So if you sell at this point, here should be an IDSL. Who asked me that question, whether the market is going to continue. It's also showing more sign of small dropping. Like you see this in here, this green something here, just like little retracement trying to form upper shadow. Then it may come back in the afternoon, the New York session, then the market has crashed more, like fall further.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Because
Now,
I sold around 1.14.
that means you should be cashing out now. That means you should be making more
Yes, I'm on profit.
So
I just get break even.
So you sold using the
I just moved.
previous analysis. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now,
And I've been holding since then.
so what you do, you can adjust your SL to this point. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so that your SL should not be outside the market, so that the one you have gained, you leave it. But I told you we are targeting 200 pips, but I think it has gone almost like 400 pips.
Yes, sir.
And I told you guys during the non-farm payroll was here, was this market. Then, and we put our SL above. I told you until market it your SL, don't conclude yet. So the first day it dropped a bit. Second day, it began to like retrace. Then the third day, the market started dropping. But what pushed it more further was because of the agreement between the United States and France and China to ease interest rate, to ease the trade war. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Any question? You know my body language. Once I hit a point, I like to take like breathe out. Is there anyone that's confused or has something else to like to refute?
Sir, there is a
Yes,
trade deal. There's a trade deal between GBP, like UK and the United States. There's a trade deal between the both of them. How do you think the trade deal will affect the market?
Okay, we'll keep that one on hold. That question will be, I have to look at the trade view first, trying to know what I will say. You know what I mean? I've not heard about that one. So we try to know what I heard is yesterday was that they agreed to pause the trade war for 90 days. So the trade deal, what is involved? What is the particular goods involved? Is it on electronics or is it on what?
That is a trade deal to move away from China to start getting goods from the UK, something like that.
No. Those ones can't afford it. Like may not necessarily have strong impact. We're talking about overall outlook. Yeah, that's what make more impact.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
sir. Sir, please, I've been hearing of Middle East. So how the Middle East affects crude oil market?
Yeah, it can affect it rising or falling. But we're supposed to have gotten to that level before you ask the question. So it affects the other rising, like for example, crisis more affect it when it's stable, when it's stabilized, when there's no issue, the price can fall. So when there are more crises, the price can rise more than when there is calm. You know, when there's calmness allow the oil company to start operating, allow the vessels to pass through the Black Sea and stuff like that. Is it for the Black Sea and Red Sea? You know, they have sea, and vessels can pass, things can go smoothly. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So why once there's crisis, the people will be scared of going like the oil facilities could be affected. They will not be able to do much, and at the end of the day, they will be scared. You know, so the price of oil will now rise. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's also
Yes, sir.
political. I think some of this could be sponsored to make sure the price keep rising. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not sure, but I don't just know why Middle East crisis can never settle from year to year. I've been in this business for almost like 20 years now. It's always the same thing, Middle East crisis. So I don't know whether it's something they systematically put to just controlling the price of oil. Who knows? Mm. I'm sure you guys are getting value from this boot camp.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so So we will continue from where I stop with now ChatGPT. So he's saying that the Britain pound is going weaker. As you can see, they say the outlook, but it's also bearish. Do you understand? And because the Britain pound is struggling against the US dollar. The Bank of England is signaling caution policy ahead due to mix UK data and the pound's weakened dollar. Take the point here. The point you're going to take here is this one. It is struggling against US dollar. We already know why dollar is strong because of what is the trade war that has started easing. Now, key level, support level 12400, resistance level 12600. So let's check support level. Britain pound USD 124. Who is behind this ChatGPT today? Are you sure? It's not Chinese. Oh, resistance level is 126, right? Let me check 126. This is support level. I can understand support, which is 121. I even put it on weekly so that I can get the more decent on there. Yes, this is 127 there, like 127. And no, this is 127. Let me check what he's saying. 124 and 126. Yeah, support level is 124. What is 124? Down. 123. This is 125. So 124 should be somewhere here, and which is okay. Yeah. I can agree on the support level or here 127. So, but I don't agree on the resistance level of 126. 126 should be somewhere here. 126. So no. So now we're not gonna take what he's giving us as this one. Then so USDJPY is bullish. Look at it. I don't know who captured the market when we dropped yesterday. As we saw the news, we said that JPY will go weak, meaning that dollar will go strong. So the market went up, and the ChatGPT said that it's weak. It's also bullish. The yen continued to weaken due to the Bank of England ultra loose policy. Intervention risk remains high if the pair pushes above 157. So, but what we discovered, what we believe that will push it up was because of, since the United States have agreed to ease the policy, and we know that last month, many investors were using the Japanese yen as one of the safe haven apart from gold. So that was one of the reasons why that economy was much better than the economy within the Eurozone. So if the trade war began to ease out, that it will make them to return. That's the reason why we posted that thing on our page, that JPY and USJPY we go bullish because of yen will go weak. So it was not because of what the Bank of Japanese is doing. And I think our own works much better than what the ChatGPT is suggesting for us. Do you know one thing about ChatGPT? It scan the internet and give you what is available on internet. And those things available on internet is also put by somebody. I can become an analyst and still be posting like that, and it will still scan what I said and put. Assuming I posted that on the internet and said yen will go weak due to United States and China easing trade war. So ChatGPT will still go and scan it and talk the reason that the yen is weak because of the United States has eased trade war. Then you can reference my link. Do you understand? So that's one thing about ChatGPT. It's not like it's an AI that can go and get what is not on the internet. You go and get what somebody have already posted and give to you. But it searches very faster. So the trend on oil is bullish. But let me check the reason. What is it? Say crude oil remains supported amidst geopolitical tension and ongoing OPEC plus supply management. Demand outlook is caution, optimistic as China's stimulate measures kick in. Level support level 76, resistance level 82. Let me check 76. I think it's talking about Brent. Let me check Brent. 76, no, 82. I'm not gonna follow that one. I'm not gonna follow what it's saying, so it's not right. But it can only be right here. It's bullish. So the strength has returned to the market, but there's also some supply management issue within the oil market for now. So supply is still very low. Then gold is bullish. Gold remain bullish, but gold dropped as I speak to you here. It drops, but as it dropped, here is still remain. Please take note. So here is still remain a support zone. Or it has not peaked as we expected. Last week it peaked close at a higher price, only for the market to open here yesterday. It opened on Sunday at a low price and came down. I think one of my trade closed at loss on gold on Sunday because I put my stop loss here. I put my stop loss within this resistance, and it caught at resistance. So it caught at support. So here is still a very strong support zone. Our analysis on gold still remain bullish. I'm not saying bearish and not gaining, but we are following what the market is saying and see what we can make out of it. So gold still remain bullish. Safe haven, gold and JPY cool inflow. Okay. So this is what we can only take from ChatGPT. We're not gonna take his support and resistance suggestion. No, unless if you want to take it, you can take it. Me, I'm not taking that one. So you can only take what he has confirmed for us, the reason and the market trend. So now, technically, let's go back to the oil. We will not pay attention to it strongly. So the oil market now is bullish. It has gone. How many gains from oil? We bought here, all of us bought here. Then it went to 540 pips. Then Brent went to, all of us bought Brent. It was also here. Because of the inventory report came out at a low price. We just bought, all of us. This one went to 550 pips. So 550 plus 550, that's about 1,100 pips only on oil. Then we sold here, all of us sold here on the day of non-farm payroll. We sold here, and we were targeting only 200 pips. And we asked you not to put take profit. We should keep it open and put stop loss. So it has dropped to 314 pips. And we also sold here. We sold here. That was also here. We sold here, and then put stop loss above. I'm sure nobody hit stop loss because we put all of them outside the market. So when we sold here, it dropped down again to 205 pips. Okay, let me just say 200 pips. So 200 and 300, that is 500 pips plus 1,100 pips. That would be about 1,600 pips we have getting. Then we analyze JPY yesterday. We analyzed buying or JPY, and then it went to, we posted it on the page directly. We didn't analyze it on the live. It went to 241 pips. So technically we have gotten 1,700 pips on average. So how many of you captured this?
I made profit on oil.
Sorry?
I made profit on oil.
Okay, you captured the oil market, the oil analysis. How many pips did you capture?
Over 400.
Oh, okay, clap for yourself. You're doing well. So, you see that we have been positive for a while now, and which is good, and that's one of us is here. So if we maintain this momentum, we can be positive till the year end. For this, especially those of us that joined us since last year, you know that we have been positive. Is there any month we have closed at negative? I don't think we have closed at
I closed out negative of that was around March.
March. So you know what negative means is, let's say your starting balance is $1,200, and at the end of March, your starting balance, your closing balance become $1,050 or $1,150. They mean that your closed balance is lesser than what you started with, what you opened with.
Yeah.
Okay, so you close on negative on March.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many months have you been trading now? I know you joined us last year.
Yes, I joined last year.
Technically, you've been with us for at least, let's say, 6 months or 7 months now.
About
But this
6
is
months
me.
here.
Okay, so out of the 6 months, it's only 1 month that closed out negative.
Yeah.
Oh, that means you're doing well. So after this class, go to any nice restaurant and take confirm this thing, confirm dish like with wine. If I think but if you like alcohol, you take beer, one cheap bottle of beer, and drink. Then you go back to work. You're doing well for yourself. Sometimes it's good to celebrate yourself. You know what I mean? So you feel good. So now that what is called effective trading, where you are able to know, assuming, so you are a company of yourself now. Assuming you are trading on that company, that's also what companies expect you to be performing. Yeah. So they check your closing balance, opening balance for the month, closing balance for the month. So now, if you present this your proposal or your trading plan to somebody, they check your 6 months performance. How have it been? Okay, this person have traded for 6 months or 7 months. It has only negative balance of 1 month and the positive balance like the remaining month. That what makes you a trader, not flipping. Flipping is not a good strategy. It can never qualify you to be a good trader. Yeah, it can make big profit, but it's not really uh um a very good strategy. So now what we have next is this. Let me check if there's any news coming up on oil and what you can do. And if you have a question, you can start
Sir, I'm currently good now.
asking
Some
it
profit.
while I'm checking. Okay, because of I said the direct area is support zone.
No, I've been buying it since yesterday on that support zone. Yeah,
Okay, nice one.
and it's on profit.
Nice one. Make sure you put the SL, but it can leave the it can leave your take profit empty so that you can make more. This is the reason why
So
I
I want
want
to
to
grab
take.
something. I want to see something.
Okay.
So that chat EB in that page, but let me know how you ask your question, because sometimes if I ask questions there, it doesn't appear as your own.
I just asked. Let me share the screen again. I hope you can see the screen.
Yes.
Look, I just asked, can you give me a financial outlook for the week focusing on Euro USD? Now, I can say ask again now. For example, I can say, oh, my system is glitching. No wonder. I can ask a question like straightforward question. I can say, will oil price continue to rise? And give reason. Do you see this question now? I can just ask that question like that. Then it will say the oil price may continue to rise in near future, but it depends on mix of fundamental drivers, geopolitical market. So now it has given me some reason. Do you understand? Then you see the reason now. Sometimes I can go to the conclusion oil prices have a bullish bear in short term with potential tests above 80 provided. Then I can say ask, are there more demand in oil? Okay, for oil, not in oil. For oil this week, like for short time. I can even ask maybe this month, like that. Let me just know what he's saying. Okay, so I'm currently unable to access the real-time data due to technical issue with browser tools, but I can give you a deeper weekly outlook for crude oil based on historical season, recent macro trend as of the year, and what typically influences the oil market. It's a crude oil weekly outlook, week of May. That's 2019. That's 13th of May. It's a bullish factor this week. Now, I mean, it's a bullish factors this week. What is causing it to go? It's a refinery demand pickup. So there's people who are refining oil. They demanded more of the crude. So mid-May typically sees an increase in refinery through its preparation for summer driving season in the US and Europe. This tend to boost demand for oil. Then another one is that expected decline in the US inventory. So I think that was last week. We had about minus something. So geopolitical risk. So now you see how it just brought it out. Now technical setup. Oil has been holding above key support level. I'm not following this one. So I think I've answered your question. So I can ask it a straight question to see, but not everything that he give me that I will take. I will still try to check the market, make sure I reconcile it with what is happening in the market. So if he gives me something that's contrary to what is in the market, I won't take it. Now, so I was trying to get something on oil. Goldman Sachs analysts have reportedly suggested that OPEC Plus is likely to pause further oil production. Oh, oil production due to is where I said that if the market price is low, it can cause them to make a decision. And once they make that decision, the market may start going up. That's why it's good to buy oil when everybody's running away. When the price is down, that's when you're supposed to buy. So Goldman reportedly anticipated that OPEC Plus will make a final decision in July to raise daily output to 401,000 barrel, but actually economic data may prompt reassessment according to first part and lead to a halt beyond that. So now they're expecting that this is a prediction. It has not really happened. They're expecting that OPEC may consider holding down on production supply to push the price of oil up. That is maybe, I think OPEC is having next meeting in July to see what's going to happen. But currently now, what pushed the price up was one, the price is low. It's already low. The price of oil was low, and which we know that can trigger demand. Then, and of course, what we see now on ChatGPT, that the refineries are also asking for demand. But the demand, the surge is not too strong, as you can see. That's why we still analyze on oil. Please take note of selling more than buying. I had a sell here yesterday. I think I'm still holding it. Let me check. I had a sell here yesterday. I'm still holding the sell. And I will not close it, even if I didn't get it. I will not close it. Do you understand? So I'm still trying to open it. Where is it? Oh, it was not oil. Yeah, it was oil. Yeah, I have a seller here. I think you can see my screen now. So I have a seller here. Okay, oh, I'm lost. It's on 4 hours chart. So I have a seller here. So I put my distance within this point. And so it's just here. And if you follow this thing I showed you, let me show you. If you follow this analysis here, then you will see that the trend is more of bullish. The trend is more of bearish. And if you check this one I shared with you, this one, you will see here that we have potential here can is a potential SL, sorry, support, and here is current highest. Then Mensa, so if you follow the price action analysis we did last time, so if you check this price, which is $55 to 62, it has gone average 1,000 people. Do you understand? Let me get it from here. It's easier for me to get. I like to use this one to analyze more. From here, this is $55, and the price has gone to that's 744 pips, and about 13% increase. Do you understand? Because of 55 to 65 is 1,000 pips. And on the price action analysis, 1,000 pips is a very good price for the next reversal. So that's why, and since the trend is more bearish, we consider more of selling oil than buying it until we see a clearly duration that there is a strong bullish sentiment coming up in the market. But that also remained. That also will also put us on alert to always make sure we leave at a lower price. Once the price drops to 57, you have to leave. 57, 50, from 58, 57, 56, 54. You have to be, because it will definitely go off from that side. Any question?
Sorry, in the buying position that we have right now, we should just still hold it till we get to that low.
No, if you're making profit, I should close it. But by what price did you buy?
I bought at 62.
Buy or sell?
No, sell. 62.
Yeah.
That means I'm good, right?
Yeah. There's one thing in this business, do you know that there's no wrong position and no wrong and good position in the market?
I think I'm going to start using your technique. I'll just open the trade and I'll not be looking at it.
Yeah, I don't look at the market. There's no wrong and the right market. There's no wrong and the right position. The day I told you guys that this market would drop, this Euro USD, that day, so I saw a potential here on this point. I use another account. I placed a sell. So it went up. I closed it. Do you know where I closed it? In my mind, I said I don't want to trade on Forex for now. But as I close it, what is happening today?
That's almost more than 200 pips.
Yeah, that's what. But what could have happened If I had left it and I use big volume, I use a big volume. It's not like the small volume, big volume. So the way I closed it was because one, I didn't supposed to place trade on that account on Forex. I said, let me just close it. And since he didn't drop, I wanted to drop quickly. Let me cash out. Since he didn't drop, but I leave. But now we see that it has dropped. So there's no wrong position on back. Somebody who started with us last year. Is the guy still here? A guy that was trading Canada last year. I asked him to hold on that it will drop.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're still with us.
I just pay for the boat camp, but my fee have expired. I just pay for the boat camp.
Okay. So you could use that Canadian experience to give it to understand. So he entered Canadian market.
No, I learned a lot.
Go ahead.
I learned a lot with the Canada because the Canada was going against me. He said I should leave the trade. There will be a sharp drop. Exactly as you said it, like you just said it. Every week, normally you prevail the trade, we analyze it. He said, don't worry, I will see a sharp drop. But when the thing happened, I was like, do they see this kind of human being that the thing? Most of your analysis, normally, if you tell person that maybe you want to sell this market, and nobody that is using technical analysis that will agree that market is set. But when it will happen, it will drop massively. Like it will drop like.
Okay, thank you for the feedback.
I don't know. So I won't. No, honestly, I don't know. And another thing, I don't know how you get the mind that even when the market is going against you, just still hold on. Like hold on, and at the end you must win, and not just win more than people that is trading up and down. So I'm just shocked. Even this Euro USD now, when the Euro USD is down, everybody was talking about US. He said as of you will buy this market, say the market will shoot up, and the market really shoot up. You see where Euro USD, see where it is now, the market shoot up. So I really learn a lot on that school. Honestly, it's the best trading school I ever see.
Okay, thank you. But let me.
Saujan.
Another somebody want to say something?
Saujan, you be either.
No, yesterday I already told him that he's 99% accurate.
Well, thank you for your feedback. Then it makes me feel comfortable as well. But I learned patience. Patience is not found on the chart. So, but it's one of the strategies you need to succeed. And I learned it from my mentor, Baba Lola, that taught me to do that man can be patient. I will leave as soon as possible. After like a month or 3 weeks, he called me Oboni. Do I know that market I left at 40 pips, that he has left with 700 pips? I will tell him, well, it's good for you. The mind couldn't allow me to hold it. But I know that he was building me up to have a strong mind in the market. Do you understand? So he was building me up to have a strong mind. So learning, holding to your investment makes you more profitable than to speculate on it. That's one of the reasons traders don't make good money. Because of that, they keep speculating until when they miss the opportunity, they will leave. Their mind will never allow them. So if you have a mentor, that mentor now, you now key into his own emotions. So even if he asks you to hold on, it's okay, let me just agree. Then he can log. Since the man have asked you to hold on. I give you instances using a nurse under a doctor. You know what I mean? No matter what, if a doctor tell the nurse, don't give that patient another medication, she's not going to do it. No, so. Yeah, especially if it's properly prescribed. If that patient is crying, shouting, the nurse will never do it. Because if you try it, she may be in trouble. The same way, if you see a market, you may not understand it. If you have somebody guiding you, the person can tell you what to do, then you can just believe on that person. If you know that his analysis works much better than your own, that will make you to be more profitable. And it's not that you're not a trader, but you just need another guider. Sometimes it could be something to give you that emotional support, building your mind. Yeah, then it will help. Also, I use market psychology a lot. I know that people would definitely go on what market is saying. Why I will go on the negative part. Why I will go on the opposite part. The opposite part will always pay me more than the negative part, the popular opinion. Yeah, have you not seen that? Let me use this one. You know the Ponzi scheme. When Ponzi scheme come up, is it that people will be like rushing it and everybody will queue in on that side. People will be sharing it among their friends, but we know that that one is not the real one. That's life psychology. And that one everybody's rushing can never be the real one. The other one that is real, look for the one people are not rushing. That one will be the major one. I'm talking about in this our business now. The one that people are rushing in, be careful. The one people are not rushing in, try to pay attention to that person or to that particular market. The same way some of us go for influencers than traders. If you follow influencers, it may be influenced and he end up doing the wrong thing. I added to his lifestyle. Yeah. But if you go with the other people who are less influenced, they can give you the right information that you need. That's just how it plays out. And that's what makes us different from others, because we try to get the real information from the market and see how we can be able to navigate it. We are already ending because we have spent 1 hour. That's why I'm asking for question. So are we going home with something? What we are going home is that this analysis is still valid. Why is it valid? Because there's no support level here. So if you are selling it, we have to adjust our SL to this point. But this one is not really strong. It doesn't have strong volatility as much as Euro USD. The Britain pound doesn't have strong volatility. Then on oil, we are selling oil, but we'll be waiting to see what inventory report we give tomorrow. I have a sell here. So even if you go up to 66, I will sell again. Any question?
Sir, apart from our trading plan, like the trading plan you shared with us, like what other factor can help us transition from a trader to an investor? Because being an investor in this business is more profitable than being a day trader. Like you buy and sell, you speculate up and down.
Is to join a company.
Okay.
A factor that can help you to join a company. So, for example,